y'all, this is Mr. Welcome back. I'm showing you the MOE SL-K stock from Magpul. This isn't actually a review on this stock, but I just wanted to go over a modification that I came up with for this thing. So the SL-K stock has this M-LOK slot here. You can put your sling directly through it, or you can mount a QD sling point. They give you the option here to mount it like this. The downside, so that's how it would sit. The downside is you're left with this view on the other side. Your T-nuts will be turned 90 degrees, but still, you don't have an option on the other side to mount QD if you want to be ambidextrous. So that's the way it comes from Magpul. This is a Magpul QD sling point and the MOE SL-K. Now the modification that I came up with is going to be able to give you two mounts. So you'll have one on either side. So what I did was I bought these. These are 1032 bolts. But I cut off the threaded portion. And I made these little adapters. So it's threaded all the way through, and they are 10, I think I said 1032 earlier, but it's actually 1024 is the thread pitch on these. So I cut them down, and then I cleaned up the edge so it has a nice finish. Now, if you're going to do this modification, this applies only to Magpul QD sling points and their fasteners, because I don't have the specs on every other manufacturer that makes QD sling points for M-LOK. But this is specifically for Magpul, and it may or may not work with a different manufacturer, but you can apply the same principle. So I made these little sleeves. They're about, this is actually the short one. They should be about 0.330. This one's a little bit closer here. There you go. But these, I made these by hand because I don't have access to a lathe like I used to. So I made these by hand with a drill, with a lockable drill in a vise, pretty much. My makeshift lathe. So that's how I made these. I just filed it, I cut it down to the length close to what I need, and then I filed it down until it was near 0.330. That's what it should be. Obviously these weren't exact. I could have taken my time a little bit more, but it'll be close enough. So these two are my little adapter sleeves. And then when you go to modify your screws, these need to be here you go. These need to be ground down as well. Again, I put that in my makeshift lathe, and then I filed the edge of it. Alright, so directly underneath the head to the end of the screw is about 7/30 seconds. The other ones, they're a little bit shorter, a little bit longer, but you want to go for 7/30 seconds. You know, or close to that, and that's what's going to help get your screws mated up. So what that measurement is halfway through this adapter plus the thickness of the QD point. So let's go ahead and put this in, and I'll be able to describe it a little bit better. So first off, get some, you're also going to need 5 30 seconds hex wrenches. So let's see, I just got my other bottle of 242 Loctite, and like I said, I'm going to be liberal with this. I'm going to get it all over the screw and then get it started. Now, because the ends of these are so flush, there's no bevel to these at all. You want to make sure that they're not cross-threading when you go in. Let's make sure. Okay, that one's good. Sorry, y'all, I'm so unprepared. All right, so first off, I should have put it through here first. Okay. And then you want to get it started. Grab my pliers here. Okay, I may fast forward this. Okay, y'all, I finally got it lined up. So now you want to have it kind of loose because you want to make sure that that the holes line up and you have enough room to make sure you're not cross-threading. So what you do at this point is you take your stock, send this through, and then you have holes for the other side to thread into. Get your other piece on. Now it's going to be difficult again. I'm going to put Loctite in the holes this time. And like I said, I'm being liberal with this. Get a little stick here just to... We'll clean this up later. Yeah, that's pretty good in there. All right, now the reason I'm being so liberal with the Loctite is because you really don't have that many threads for this to thread into. So you can imagine about from, let's see, you got about 3/16 of threads, and it's coarse thread too, so that's why I'm making sure I got a lot of Loctite on here. So let's try this out here. Hopefully we don't cross thread. Okay, y'all, so it took a while to get those screws to line up properly. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up now, but you can see I have QD points on both sides. Because this build that I'm doing, it's gonna be pretty ambidextrous because I want it to be from me and my wife to be able to use it. And I shoot rifles left-handed while my wife is right-handed. So yeah, I just wanted to be able to, you know, swap the sling easily. And if you know me, I can be kind of picky sometimes. So if they don't make it, then I will make it. If they don't make it work, I'll make it work. So that's what I did. Got 2 Magpul QD Sling points and made my little sleeve adapter, and now I can add a QD Sling to either side. And I'm using their Magpul's YFS fasteners and their QD Sling point. So now it's time for Guntuber Shoutout. So first one is TheGunCollective. Lately I've been kind of going more into, or shouting out more the gun tubers that keep you up to date with gun laws and what's going on in the 2A community. You know, everything that the ATF is doing, Supreme Court cases with among the 2A. So yeah, check out the TheGunCollective. He has some good information. And then our second gun tuber is the Life of Bobbyleee. He's coming up. He has a lot of good gun content, some reviews. He's also into cars. So if you like cars and guns, which most gun people are, I'm not really so much into cars, but I wouldn't say I hate cars. So if you like cars, guns, and just good reviews, good gun content, check out The Life of Bobbyleee. And the links will be in the description for The Life of Bobbyleee and also The Gun Collective. And I will see y'all on the next video with the next gun tip.